Great afternoon, everyone. Oh my goodness. My take on what happened at the church. Well, unfortunately, Trump thought clearly that he was going to be in an evangelical church, the Great Deception Church, okay, that teaches Antichrist things, that Jesus, the sermon, was too woke. We can't have that woke stuff. We want the Old Testament stuff of hellfire and damnation, okay? And he was expecting to be in the church where they're going to put him on a pedestal as the second coming, the great orange Messiah, okay? The great second coming. And unfortunately for him, he actually got in a Christian church. And she did her job. He's screaming that she brought politics in there. She didn't bring politics. That's part of what Christ was teaching. Okay? He's selling Bibles and he's got no idea what's in it. Okay? Absolutely none. What the teachings of Christ were. Sermon on the Mount. And about clothing those and feeding those and welcoming those and embracing those coming in. Okay? But of course, that's anathema to him to say any of that. So again, he's got no idea what's in the Bible whatsoever. He just hawks them and sells them. Okay? But she did a fabulous job. That's exactly what her job is. Okay? He needs to check into either the Satanic Church. He'd be quite welcome there if they would put him on a pedestal. Or one of the evil angel churches, the evangelicals, that keep saying the Christ, but they're talking about a different one. Okay? They're talking about a different one. Wolves in sheep's clothing church. That's the one he needs to go to. The church of the pedophiles. That church. Yeah. He'd be welcome there. Church of human trafficking. Yeah. Yeah, the ones where you find out that the preacher is having illicit affairs behind the scenes. Those churches, yeah, those are the ones. And I guess that's where he thought he was going, and that they were going to again pray for him and say how fabulous he is. I have to laugh. He was exactly where he should be, in a genuine church, and hear a genuine message. So I applaud that minister, that she stood up for the truth. And exactly, that's what we do. We stand for the truth, okay? And he can call it political all he wants. So I guess now Yeshua ben Joseph was political, because it's part of the message that he gave, okay? Oh my Lord. You just look at these ones and you're going, But I'm sure that's what he thought. He was going to one of those evil angel evangelical churches that put him on a pedestal as the second coming. And he thought that they were going to applaud him and say how fabulous he is, and we're praying for you, and you're so wonderful, and you're such a great light. Unfortunately for him, he got the genuine message, okay? And it just shows where they're at. Now, there was a Republican, was a senator of the House, that says she should be deported. She's born in this country. She's an American citizen. Deport her to where? If any deportation, you guys should just leave the U.S. and go to someplace else, okay? if you don't like it, actual Christianity and actual Christian, because they all preach, you know, that this needs to be a American country of Christianity, yet he didn't put his hand on the Bible, did he? Only time he's been around the Bible is holds it upside down or he's hawking it somewhere, okay, to make money off of it. But other than that, no. And these white supremacists that want to say this needs to be a Christian country and we need to do, you know, bring in, what do they call it? They're basically Christian Taliban into here. But, you know, if they were actually bringing in Christianity the way that it's supposed to be, there would be no problem. But it's not what they're bringing in. They're wanting to bring in basically Antichrist things under the name of Christianity. Okay? That's the dark that calls the light dark. Okay? And the dark light. Okay? They want to do the anti-Christian thing and call it Christianity. Okay? So, I mean, it was perfect. And you see them sitting there. Now, somebody was saying here that they didn't have any spirit within them. Oh, no, they have spirit within them, but it's dark. Okay, it's dark. Okay, there is definitely spirit. But it's so surrounded by the darkness, and that's what they were portraying. And I never saw anybody with such an angry face as Melania. My Lord. Yes, a beautiful First Lady. She had the most disgusting look on her face. Angry. Really angry and just, you know, incensed. And Trump was just like, oh my God. Him as well, just, how could you say those things, you know? And so he's on the warpath against her. That she was political. It was nothing political about it. That's usually what you hear in a Christian church. Okay? Yeah, it's political if you're talking about having empathy and compassion for people. Yeah. Yeah, that's political and that's heinous and that shouldn't be there. And it was a horrible sermon. It was not exciting. It's not there to be exciting unless you are looking for redemption and you're looking for the way forward and you're looking for truth. If you're looking to hear lies, then you're going to the wrong place, okay? Yeah, he wants one of those churches that are preaching about just prosperity and getting what you can, okay? Yeah. Unbelievable. But I'm going to leave that here, but yeah, no, she was doing exactly what you do. Preaching the gospel, the good news. Now to him, it's not good news. It's toxic. Ah! Somebody here said it was like them throwing holy water on him. And the vampire, burns, it burns. But then you see, what is real Christianity versus this one that says that he's a Christian and he's got no idea what it is. He's a Christian when he can sell a book and make money, okay? He's a Christian when he can go to a anti-Christian church and they put him on a pedestal and say how fabulous he is. Then he's a Christian. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, just such a light, such a light. And it's all about the message. What message are you going to give? Are you going to give a true Christian message? of the fish, the true one, where they used to use that as a symbol of Christianity, feeding the poor, okay? Going there, they came without food and he fed them, okay? Or are you going to make it fish where it's about money, okay? It's about money and lies and spins, okay? Unbelievable. Yeah, for him, it's all about the money. Fish tales. Not the genuine tales about fish feeding the poor, feeding those that came, healing the sick, okay? Taking care of them, okay? In a genuine victory. Yeah, no, he wants a victory of just money. He's one of those that, Satan says, yeah, bow down, you can have all this. And he goes, no problem, okay? I want all this, and then you need to bow down to me because, yeah. Oh, my Lord. Just beyond. Like I said, he comes in and we see what they do, and it only makes you more solidified in your faith of going forward and bringing out truth and light and justice, okay? When you see just how dark he is, I wonder if this is actually going to wake up some people that voted for him when they see what he does in that church. If they're actually Christians, they should get it. That should be another knock on the door of what is this, okay? That should be another little wake-up call. So again, just let him have enough rope that he hangs himself. And they're going to continue to show how toxic they are. And the more toxic they are, the more we'll wake up and say, this is not the path that I want to be on. This is not what I thought was coming in. This is not what, no. No. So on that note, I'll leave that here. We'll see you online.